We're in Lisbon, going behind the scenes of one of the most iconic football clubs in Europe. We're also going to be checking out their world-leading academy, where José Mourinho is hard at work beginning a new chapter. Welcome to Inside Benfica, brought to you by Online Betting Guide. We've heard a lot of history, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this ground itself was built in 2003, but Benfica, the club itself, 1904. A lot of history in that time.
We've heard so much today, haven't we?
So much, different stories about different players. I mean, the current president is Rui Costa.
Yeah.
But the lineage goes way back.
There's been a long line of them as well, haven't there?
How many great players though as well, even recent ones, Edison.
Yeah. I think a big thing was the academy. The academy that's situated over the river, so not in central Lisbon, it's over the river.
Right.
This guy's nodding at me like, yeah, he knows.
Well, we've heard so many stories about the academy, and that, to be honest, one of the best academies in the world from what I could see.
Yeah.
We saw a little bit of the whole campus as well, and that was fascinating to me because
really nice.
I think that's how, if you're not a Real Madrid or a Barcelona, how do you make your money? How do you profit?
Yeah.
How do you become a massive football club?
Yeah.
It's through having the grassroots level done correctly, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think I've seen it done this well anywhere else so far.
The women's team, the first team and the academy is all based in one complex, but the women have got their own space, they've got their own building, which was the men's first team building a few years ago, which I find like, it's obvious that, you know, the champions of Portugal, they've been champions for years and years and years, the women's team.
Right.
It speaks for itself, the fact that they've got their own space, their own setup, they're treated as professionals, they're treated in the right way. It's showing on the pitch. Do you know what I mean?
100%. You treat people right, you get the results.
Definitely.
It's very simple.
You treat people like professionals, they perform like professionals.
Exactly that. And like, what I was fascinated by, honestly, was how much, right. So firstly, the academy setup is probably the best I've seen so far. It's still growing.
Yeah.
They're not done. There's going to be 6 more pitches. There's going to be a lot of extra things added to that under the hotel. We've got a hotel. We've got a hotel. What's the deal? In the hotel, the first 2 floors, I believe, were for the younger players who are maybe just starting out. Maybe they don't live in Lisbon. Maybe they've just come to play for Benfica. In that hotel, they have everything they need to play at that professional level. And then, should they play at that professional level, the top 2 floors of the hotel, that's for the first
They get moved up to the top.
Yeah, you work your way up. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, the dream, eventually one day you play here.
Yeah, definitely. And what a stadium it is. We're sat literally in front of it. We can see, we've been told about the ultra side. And
the other ultra side.
The other ultra side. Yeah.
Never heard that before in my life.
Yeah, never heard
How big of a fan base do you need that you've got 2 sets of ultras? Like,
2 rival ultras
leave some
as
for
well.
the rest of us. Like, and the away bit as well. Like, the away bit's unreal, I think. Honestly, this is one of my favourite stadiums I've seen. And one thing that I like as well is the architecture.
Yeah.
Because these red beams up here, they were designed by an architect who set it up in such a way that the sunlight beams directly onto the pitch.
Yeah.
And where the pitch isn't, it's shade. It's shade all around it. It's clever.
I'm laughing because you've said that about 10 times today.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated. I just love everything I've seen so far, to be honest. And when, like you say, it can't be a coincidence if you look at the number of players, and not just like from the last 10, 20 years, not just the players I know, but players from like the 60s and 70s who are like world beaters.
What's his name? The king.
Don't do that to me.
Eusebio.
You got it. Okay, we'll edit this. We'll edit this so it looks smooth.
Don't matter.
There's like Di Maria, obviously, but then like we were talking about Edison and everybody like that, but then as well, there's players who I was speaking to a guy, I told you about this, didn't I?
Yeah.
Who, Yuri Ribeiro was like 14 when he started playing here, and he was telling me about the atmosphere being so hard to take in as a kid.
Yeah.
Because it was so, like, immensely, like, nothing he'd ever dealt with before.
Yeah.
He goes from playing, again, on these pitches, in front of like 500 people or whatever, to 65,000 people screaming, and if you do well, they back you like no other team in the world. That's what he told me.
It's brilliant. Where did you know that guy from?
Blackburn Rovers, did I mention?
Yeah, we just had to get that in.
Yeah, another thing, really quickly. So the first person to score a goal at the stadium, Nuno Gomez, Blackburn Rovers again. So we got it in twice.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Let's move on.
So yeah, we haven't really been in Lisbon for too long, have we, before we actually came here?
We haven't. I think a big thing to say about this club, though, it's really got a feel of like the People's Club, and it is the People's Club. That's what we've learned. That was one of the first things I think we learned.
Yeah.
This is like the People's Club, and it gives me similar vibes to Celtic as well.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
The People's Club, whereas its rivals, at least we say Sporting, is more of, I don't know, how do you say it?
Like an elite. No, I don't want to drag them. I don't know. But elitist. You know what I mean? They're a bit more like.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
But whereas this is sort of like the working men's club, like the original ground was actually built by the people. That's something we learned today.
And the original ground was, the last ground before this one, was it 120,000 people, something like that?
I didn't believe the pictures I saw.
It was insane.
And it was all standing. It's just a different time.
Yeah.
Like, I can't explain it in any other way.
It was like the Camp Nou, but bigger.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And then this ground is more like Arsenal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
More like
and it is, yeah.
As soon as I was told that, I was like, oh, completely, it all clicked into place straight away.
The Emirates.
Yeah, it is. But do you know what the Emirates doesn't have, I would say, is just that feeling, like it feels super on top of you. I'm thinking about like the passionate Celtic fans.
Yeah.
Imagine if the Emirates had Celtics fans.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like combine them two things.
Yeah, I think that's what this is, isn't it?
A unique atmosphere.
That's what you
like,
get.
Very unique.
Definitely. And I think most people in Lisbon, I don't know about Portugal itself, but I presume most people support Benfica, want Benfica, to win. And I remember my mum told me, she came here on a cruise. Right. She came here for a day or so, and she told me all she could see was Benfica supporters. I think there was a game going on in the square in Lisbon. All Benfica supporters with the flamethrowers and this and that, all red. And she said it was incredible.
Do you know what? On that point, I will just add, normally when we come to these games, like today they're preparing for a concert at this stadium. Normally when we come to the stadiums, it might not be on a match day or anything like that. And it wasn't today, they're preparing for a concert. But how busy was it outside? Probably
really?
The busiest of any club I've seen. You see Benfica shirts left, right and centre.
Yeah.
People just wandering around, enjoying the area. The area is pretty cool, like just in general. And I think you can tell like there's a lot of love for the club like in Lisbon. Definitely. I've seen people floating about. I was in Aldi.
Yeah.
They have Aldis, by the way. I was in Aldi.
Shirts.
Yeah.
A lot of it, yeah.
It's mad. So another little fact about this club we were talking about was how Ronaldo really wanted to play for Benfica when he was a little boy, didn't he? But he couldn't afford to come and live to Lisbon. I think he might be able to afford it now if he's still interested.
Yeah.
But they
don't see why not.
But to be fair, like even like now, Otamendi's playing there now, isn't he?
Yeah.
And like so, still this carries on like this lineage of like great players coming through, passing through. Whether it's the place that they actually make their biggest mark, it might not always be the case.
Yeah.
But they come here, and I'll tell you what, like I was saying, a lot of them come when they're very young, and that's a testament to that academy.
Definitely.
Real Madrid come swooping in, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they build the players, and then, these massive players get sold for how much? I think Darwin Núñez was here at one point.
Right, yeah.
I mean, there's so many players that come here and pass through onto bigger clubs. And you know what? It says a lot about like the structure, like I was saying before, about the academy and that kind of complex having such like a professional feel to it.
100%.
We've been told that here they have their own gym, they have their own fitness centre, and it's all in the stadium.
Yeah.
Like they get everything they need, everything they want to perform at the highest level,
100%.
wherever, whether they're at the stadium or the academy. And it's all here for them, basically.
Now, this episode wouldn't have been possible without the help of our good friends at Online Betting Guide. So we want to say a massive thank you to them. And check out their channel on YouTube as well, because they have some really cool football content. So who have they got interviews with?
Andy Cole, Sean Wright Phillips, can't believe it, like unreal.
Legends.
Unreal legends.
Emmanuel Petit, they have...
Wes Brown.
Yeah. It's United, heavy,
it's a
isn't
good,
it? Thinking about
really
it.
top channel.
Yeah, absolutely amazing stuff. And they keep putting out new and more content, and we're doing loads of work with them, so I feel like we've got in the ground for something buzzing and really exciting. And go and check them out and support them, because we're going to be working loads together. They made this possible, they're making more stuff possible. We've got so many cool clubs that we're coming up to, so like couldn't have happened without them. Go and check them out. They're at OLBG UK on YouTube. We'll put all the links in the description so you can go and find them and subscribe, and we really do recommend doing it, because we've got some really cool stuff coming. So yeah, thank you very much to the guys at Online Betting Guide, and back to Benfica.
Like, it's not a wonder they build these great players.
No, I was just thinking about this. I was thinking, like, if I'm a professional footballer, right, what a lifestyle.
So what you want? You want to be
lifestyle
in Lisbon with the sun.
Yeah, like, everything's nailed on, isn't it?
With
like,
the seafood.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, we accidentally ordered 2 squids yesterday at the seafood place. I didn't mean to do it. they came.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah,
It was
unreal.
delicious.
Yeah.
So if you're in Lisbon,
Best seafood.
I'd highly recommend 2 squids and some chips. It was good. But yeah, like, I just think, like, you've got that Mediterranean lifestyle I was talking about. You've got the academy complex where everything's there for you, like everything you could possibly want. All you have to focus on is your football and enjoying your life at the end of the day.
Definitely.
And just to like get on, just to sort of wrap it up, I guess, one cool thing about this podcast is experiencing it and seeing it from like the players' perspectives and like seeing all these different places, understanding how they get to that level of success that they're on.
Yeah.
And the level of the lifestyle that they create for the players around them. And this might be one of my favourite ones that I've seen in terms of the lifestyle.
I agree. What more could we want, honestly?
Absolutely.
This is a bit of me, this.
Yeah, it's just sweet.
Definitely.
So, right, let's take this in. We're going to carry on building the stage. We appreciate you watching this. Lisbon's been fantastic so far. Still much to learn, much to discover. But Benfica have been amazing. We've learned a lot. And we appreciate you watching. So, yeah, if you've liked this episode, we've got a bunch more. We're going to carry on doing a bunch more. Just find us, leave a positive review wherever you go. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. But yeah, final word. What are you saying, Lisbon?
I can't even, there's no final word. No words needed.
Final word, speechless. All right.
Speechless.
Well, thank you again for checking it out. We'll be back with another one soon. Until then, peace out. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.